Wizard, doing a live stream, episode number 9, Adventures into Stardew Valley with Jack of Shades. Let's get started. As you can see, I actually got more money, like I mentioned before on the last streams. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some more money so I can actually get more of those statues. And for some reason, I have a damn chair. I don't know why. That's okay. And yes, it is snowing. It's very pretty out, and it's the beginning of winter. So we're looking at a very easy month for me because there's not really a whole hell of a lot to do. Gotta check on everybody here, say hello, take up all the eggs. I believe I didn't get a duck egg, but you don't get one every time anyway, so it's not like it's not uncommon. Alright, let's go check on the other animals and check on the crops, because I've actually been growing things inside the greenhouse. As you can see, the trees are almost done. That means I can start putting down the sprinklers here, and we can start slowly expanding the ancient fruit, which I like doing. Alright, let's go check on our other animals, see how they're doing. Well, they're all doing okay. Good enough for me. I should be milking the cow and the sheep, but I'm just not even gonna bother. I'll only do that every once in a while if I need to do something, like get something. And I kind of find it awesome that I can just pick up a wild plum one day and throw it into the keg, and lo and behold, I have wild plum wine. Really don't have too much of a goal today other than just kind of doing whatever. It's winter, you know, it's easy. Let's pick these up while we're here, though. Alright, but it is Friday, so we're going to go check out the traveling cart merchant as well as Krobus, because that fool, you know what he's got. He's got that sprinkler. He's not a fool, though. I use derogatory terms, semi-derogatory terms for people I like, so weird, isn't it? That just shows how comfortable you are with somebody. If you're willing to use derogatory terms against them but not mean it in a very vindictive way, you are clearly good friends with them, or at the very least you like them to the point where you'll do that stuff. Or you could just be an asshole. Either way, it's a good sign if your friends do that. Now, if they're overly assholish to you, though, that's a bit of a different story. But I'm kind of rambling right now because I'm waiting for some folks to come in, hopefully soon. I think this is a good time to host, isn't it? What is it? It's almost 1:30 in the afternoon, Eastern time. Not bad. There's a squid. I need that actually for a quest. For Willie. So let's go bring that to him. Oh, I actually have a goal for us today. Let's go build a shed. Well, let's go to Krobus first, because I'm going to forget about that. The reason being is because I want to put treasure chests in there that actually hold specific items, like building materials, seeds, etc. Because I like to have everything very situated in a certain way. Kind of nitpicky about that kind of stuff. Voila. Matter of fact, if I do that and then give it back to him, he really likes it. He sells items that he likes. So if you're not really hurting for money, I'd recommend that if you happen to forget the gift for that week, or at least one of the gifts. And actually, a member of the forums for this game, they mentioned doing something with their friends where they only give them gifts on their birthdays. And they have a natural progression of their friendship, so it's more slowed down and not so high-paced, like, hey, you're getting your 2 gifts every week until I max out your hearts. I was thinking about on Jack, I'll do that. I'll make it to where only on their birthdays will I give them a gift, and then I'll just normally just talk to them. You know, kind of keep up the whole friendship thing. Figured that'd be a good idea. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, an anchor. Nice. Pretty sure that anchor hasn't been found before, so... Yep. give that to Gunther. So now we're starting to get a few more goals for the day. That's nice. Gives us something to do. And we got another book. Which one is this? Oh, it's just a lost book. That's right. They don't have really any names on them just yet. Okay, so we're done here. We'll keep that coral. We're mostly saving it now for an obelisk, which is just a way better way to go about that. The whole teleporting to the beach and stuff like that. Obelisks. Definitely get those. Those are really cool. And that counts as basically me catching it, even though I really didn't, but figured it'd be easier. Okay, so we did that. Let's go to Gunther, and then I gotta find Abigail at some point because I've been meaning to give her the amethyst, but I haven't found her yet. I'm so bad because I haven't played this in a while, to the point where I totally forgot what the spouse I always go with, you know, where she's at. Okay, let's donate this right there. Voila. Okay. Oh, just realized that that's there. Nice, another snow yam. Alright. Crocus. I did buy that sprinkler. Okay, good. Just making sure. Sometimes I don't know. I do bizarre and weird things when I'm not paying attention. Purple mushroom. I don't have one. I think I can get one from my mushroom caves, but it's more or less based off of RNG as usual. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to go up here and speak to Robin about getting a shed so I can start putting treasure chests in them and organizing everything that I own. I'm actually surprised no one's jumped in yet. Guess I might have picked the wrong time of day to do this. Oh well, we'll keep going, see how it goes. If in 30 minutes nobody comes in, we'll just call it a day. Oh, that's right, I haven't done that yet. I can get a wine cellar. Well, we can hold off on that, I guess. Well, let's see what the shed requires. Just 300 wood. Again, the reason why this goes so quickly is because I like to do square and X together. It makes it go a lot faster, because look, I let go, you can hear the difference. Alright, let's go ahead and build our shed. We're going to put this definitely close by, because actually we can make it look like it's attached to the house, which I like. And the clock we'll put elsewhere later on, but for now I like to just kind of keep it covered up. Actually, let's see. Let's find somewhere else. Maybe we can find a better spot for it. Like maybe right here. Kind of parallel or perpendicular. Whoa. Parallel, yeah. We'll keep it right next to the house. Parallel to the house. Well, on the sides it's parallel. But mostly I wanted to kind of conjoin it up here. But I think I'll just do this. This is better. It gives me room back behind it. And it gives me a little shed right here. So I'm close by, because the whole point is to have treasure chests that are situated very close to where I normally am at on the farm, so that way I can get whatever items I need. Alright, so we got that set up. Now we just got to find my wife, or rather my wife to be. I'm going to be giving her this amethyst. She might be actually at the shop right now that I think about it. Yep, there she is. Aw, damn. Well, I can still talk to her. She's slowly getting there. She's still at 1 heart, though. Oh, well. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so we're going to head to the desert and grab quite a few. Probably not just yet, actually. I'd rather have more inventory space before I head out to the desert and get more of those statues. But we're going to save about 2 million for ourselves and get the rest with the money we have. So let's put everything in here that we want to sell. Which is most of the stuff. This we'll just get rid of because I don't plan on keeping it anyway, so it's no big deal. It's mostly just me slowly trying to decorate the inside of the house is what it is. So, you know. Alright. Oh yeah, we got some rocks to put up here as well, so let's put that in. Okay, and we'll just hold on to that, I guess, for now. Yeah, we'll keep that on hand because basically, actually, you know what we could do? We could do something even better with that item. Let's go throw it back into the mines where it's usually been, because we can't give her a gift yet anyway until the following week because she's already gotten the 2 gifts for the week. So it's kind of pointless to keep it on hand when I can just put it in here and come get it later. And yes, I did recently find this because I have those statues of endless fortune. What usually comes out of them, there's a 1 in 4 chance of this item coming out. It's an Omni Geode, which most people know what that is. And when I cracked one open, I got this, as well as iridium ore, which I used to make my bars. Now, not all these bars were made from that, but actually I just recalled that today I haven't checked it either. So, let's go check it. Alright. And we got a decent haul, as usual. Unless it's someone's birthday, these are the 4 items that you can get from this. A diamond, an Omni Geode, a gold bar, or iridium. There's a 1 in 4 chance of any of these popping up with that, so you got to worry about RNG in that situation, as usual, but all in all, you'll get a decent haul of about an equal amount of each one, depending on how many you have. Because you got to figure, I have 27 of these altogether, so I got 5 iridium. Well, those diamonds I actually think were, yeah, I got more of those diamonds. 6 Omni Geodes and 6 gold bars. So for this time around, I actually got very lucky with diamonds. Sometimes I get more lucky with those, or the Omni Geodes, or the gold bars. It really just depends. It's all RNG after that. So we're going to throw these in here because I'm going to actually create in a separate area a diamond farm. But that's probably going to be in the bus tunnel. And that's why we want those statues, because that's the easiest way to get iridium bars, if you have money. Other than that, you're going to have to do various other methods to get iridium. Let's see. Okay, so we put all this in here, and I think if we make it, we might just be able to go to the desert and get more of the statues for tomorrow. So yes, we can. So let's head out there and go get some statues and just add to the collection. Because slowly over time, I want to fill up the entire quarry with statues of endless fortune, if possible. Okay. Well, I got to keep this inventory very light because I actually wanted to deposit a lot of the stuff that I had, but I didn't yet again. So I'm pretty much just going to do my entire inventory's worth of statues. What is he looking at? That's silly, Mr. Key. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is just keep buying these over and over. It's a boring process, but it's necessary for what I'm going to do. So, it's no big deal. And, you know, to anybody who might come in or will see this later who's new and doesn't know, I'm doing a few episodes of these, which is my exploited save, and then I'll do a few episodes of my legitimate save, which I'm really excited for because I have a lot of plans for it. And it's on a different farm layout than the one I have now. This one is on the normal farm layout. My other legitimate playthrough with like that I named the character Jack of Shades. He's even got a backstory and everything because that's how dorky I go. Yeah. Anyway, that one's that's actually in the forest right now, and I'm really having fun with that. I love the forest layout. I'm starting to think about doing that one constantly for all my games. Just because I like the way it is. Okay, so let's keep going. We'll keep going until my inventory's full or until I have 2 million gold left. Because that's usually my last amount. Hey, what's going on, Max? You beat Gabe in again. He hasn't been in the first viewer in a while, which is weird because he's always in first. Alright, so we're just going to keep buying these until, like I said, I either have 2 million gold or I fill up my inventory. So we're going to add them to my ever-expanding collection in the quarry. Not too bad. Let me see, how many do I got left? Okay, so I just got a full row left, which, yeah, that should leave me with 2 million because it's 12 per row. So, hell yeah. Well, actually, no, that'll leave me with 3 million. I'm not going to complain about that. And then we'll throw them all in the quarry. And nope, you can have way more than that. Because right now in the quarry itself, I have about 27. And I'm about to have a lot more after this one. Well, let's see. It's about 24 for 2 rows, I do believe. And then 25, 26, 27. So it's about 28. So we'll add 28 more to the collection. So that's like, what, 56? Yeah, about 56. This is my exploited save. I have 2 different saves that I like to broadcast, and this is the exploited save that I'm doing right now. So I used I used that name ID glitch or exploit where you can get, you know, tons of items whenever anybody says your name. Oh, and by the way, welcome. Welcome to anybody who just got in. Alright, so we should have space for maybe one more. Yeah, we got one more slot. There we go. That's our last one. So we're going to head back because we won't be able to come back after this since it's after 5 o'clock. Eventually I'll try to get all trophies, but right now I'm mostly just doing whatever, you know. Alright, let's head back and put these in the quarry so that way tomorrow we'll have quite a bit more to collect. Alright, so Pam's probably going to head out because it's past her. Is it? No, when is she? Yeah, she's going to be leaving now. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Shoot, my mic got caught. Okay, there we go. We're going to head to the quarry right now and put the rest of these down. Alright, and then usually what I do is I actually have a specific way that I put these. I found a picture at one time that had the way that I don't know whose layout it is, but I enjoyed it because it was just kind of easy. It's probably not the most optimal layout, but I don't really care. I'm just going to put as many as I can for that layout inside at one time, and then just go with that. So, alright, so we got these up here. Let's start on the next row. And then we'll just do it the exact same way. Well, because I usually had, okay, what it was I was going to do crystallariums, but the most expensive item I could put that you could get out of the crystallariums was diamonds. Whereas with this, you can have iridium bars coming out of it. And iridium bars are worth more than diamonds, but also iridium bars are useful for more than a couple of things. Because I can actually make crystallariums when I get the opportunity to, where actually I get to the level where I can do it by having all these bars. And it's an easier way to get iridium bars, to be honest. And that's kind of why I like doing this too. That, and I've never had a quarry full of statues of endless fortune, so I figured, why not? With all the wealth that I have from the exploit, I might as well use it for something fun. Alright, Max, take care. Alright, so we'll head back to the bus stop. Hop on the old horse, and let's see. I don't think there was anything else I needed to do today, except for maybe check the animals inside of the coops. Yeah, some of these are done. And they're sleeping, so I'm not going to mess with them. Alright, so we're going to take these, just sell them just for the hell of it, just to say I have sold them. It's not like I really need the cash right now. Mostly it's to kind of fill in the blanks, you know, for the items. And I don't have too much left, you know. I'm actually surprised I haven't sold a few of the things that are up here, because I know what they are, I just haven't sold them yet. That's alright, we'll get there. And I didn't plan on doing anything else for the rest of the day, so we'll just put him to sleep. I want to see how much that went for. I had a wild plum and I decided to turn it to wine to see how much it would go for, and just to see if you could do it with the plum, which you can. And it went for 336 gold. That's not bad. Alright, here we are, day 6 of winter, year 1. Alright, up and ready to go. I'm slowly going to end up decorating this place to make it look better, but for right now I'm just not even really worried about it. Once I really start going after Abigail, that's when I'll probably change it up a little bit. I didn't know Emily liked amethysts, but I have some. I actually keep them because my future wife is a big fan of amethyst, so that's actually going to be an easy quest to complete for him. It's kind of cute that he wants me to give her a gift. And mostly here I just kind of got one of each animal just for the hell of it. I don't really necessarily need what the animals can give, but I'll wait for him to move later. There we go. Just waiting for him to get out of the way. Because normally you can push them slightly, it depends on which angle you are, but when they're like wedged up in the corner, there's no point. Alright, so let's check the greenhouse too while we're at it, see all the plants and everything. Alright, so the trees are fully grown. I can actually put down the other sprinklers and won't have to worry about anything, you know, intersecting. Because apparently if something's close to these trees while they're growing, and I've tested this and it sucks. If there's something close to the trees when they're trying to grow, they will actually stop growing during some of the process. Like the process of their growth, they'll actually just halt and stay there where they're at. They won't grow any further, and it was so irritating when I found out about it. I was like, why are they not growing? And it was because the sprinkler, where it was at, they weren't going to grow any further. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I didn't know about that, and it sucked, because it was a shame. So I had to wait for them to stop growing, so I can start putting down the sprinklers inside of there to start growing the ancient fruit. Alright, so we got our sprinklers in here. We're going to pull some of them out. I think we only need like 4. Yeah, we only need about 4 of them. Hey, what's going on? I'm glad you could stop by the stream. Okay, so we're going to set these sprinklers up. I think it's this tree, then it's right about here, and then the very last one goes right here. And this would have normally affected exactly where the trees were growing. It would have affected them and not had them grow properly. So they would have been stunted and just not have gotten any bigger. But now that we got this set up right, we're going to wait for some of these to mature. We're going to take them to the seed maker, and we're going to get more seeds and start planting more of them, and so on and so forth. Basically expanding our ancient fruit. Just talk to the animals, so that way they don't feel neglected. pretty sure there's nothing else I need to do while I'm here. So we're going to take the horse, and it's a Saturday. I don't really have any plans for the day other than we should probably go check out the quarry because I'm sure I have quite a few more things to collect now after buying more statues of endless fortune. Love doing that. Oh yeah, lots more. In my opinion, a much better use of the quarry, but others would probably disagree. That's fine. To each their own, you know. Everybody does something different. I just like these things because just look at the iridium bars. That's a pretty quick way of gathering iridium bars. Getting iridium. I mean, I have 14 now. 14 bars in just one day with minimal effort. And I pretty much got an even amount of everything. Diamonds was the only thing that had one less than everything else. So that's not bad. And we're up to like, what was it, 65? That's not bad. I figured I might as well collect these since I'm here. I'm sure some people are, every time they watch me come through here and not collect this, they're probably like, what are you doing? It's driving them nuts, so for anybody who does get driven nuts by the fact that I leave these in here and don't collect them, I am now fixing that. Alright. So let's get out of here. We've collected all those. We got everything we need. Matter of fact, let's do that. You never know what we'll find in here. That one prismatic shard that I have, I found by way of cracking these, what I like to call Easter eggs open, because they're got little prizes in them. Alright. So let's see what kind of fun stuff we get out of these. Not bad so far. We're getting a lot of ores, which is pretty good. So just in case I ever need them, I'll have them. And when you think about it, the cost, if you figure the cost of these geodes after, you know, they're free for me, I don't have to pay anything. But once I crack them open, it's 25 gold per geode. So when you think about it, like let's look at this. There's 10. I got 10 of those from one. Now, normally I think like, what is it? One of those is, how much is one of those? One copper, 75. Look at how much money I saved. I know it's random, but I mean, you gotta figure. 25 just to pop open one of these and get multiple ores. Even right there, I saved 50 gold because that's normally 75 for just one piece. Not too bad. And then you gotta also figure in, you can also make your money back doing this. Because some of these ores, or some of these minerals that you get, are worth more than what you paid to crack the thing open. And you'll usually either get something that's worth a lot, so it makes up for the price, or something that's useful, like ore. Like the gold ore, or the coal that I got, the iron, the copper, and even that. That's definitely worth it, because these go for quite a bit. I think, what was it, one piece goes for, how much was it? 100. That's not bad. And then what we do is we sell him, we sell him all of these, because I've actually donated all of them. I was just about to make sure, but I just remembered that I found them all, so I clearly have donated them, because when I find them, I usually donate them. So we'll sell these and keep the rest, except for the drum. That one I'm going to sell because I've already donated it, and I don't have any purpose, or there's no need for it for me. And good news is we finally got enough to make another bar. Matter of fact, let's do that. I like that idea. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna see if this will work. It does. Awesome. Okay. we're gonna begin our other setup rather. Let's see. Yeah. This is what I plan on doing with the tunnel. Normally, in other games, what I would have done with the tunnel was put a bunch of kegs in here, about 3 rows of them. But instead, I'm going to put my crystallariums in here. I'm going to slowly accumulate a large amount of crystallariums with all those iridium bars that I'm getting from the Statues of Endless Fortune. I'm going to accumulate those, and I'm going to start building these when I have the opportunity, which means I'm going to have to go into the mines and keep mining and keep fighting, because it's the only way I'm going to level up and be able to earn the ability to make a crystallarium. Because right now I can't. So those bars are just being saved up, because every Friday I go to Krobus to get sprinklers, so I don't need them for that. And the only thing I need my iridium and battery packs for is pretty much those. I just saw this, so I'm gonna go grab it. Nice. Always love finding those, or anything for that matter. It's interesting. It's fun to sit there and, you know, dig at it and find stuff. We need to go grab some things before we go inside the mines, though, so we can prepare properly. Okay, so we don't need this or this. We just need that and that. And we'll just take our mine cart, like usual, into the mines. Alright, I think we stopped on... I'm going to start on floor 40 again. I like starting there usually. Then I want to get my combat up, because then I can start making the iridium band, which is a very wonderful ring to have. Love that ring. Normally I would head down already if I found the exit, but... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I cannot believe I just did that. It's rare that that happens, but normally I don't ever have my return scepter that close to my other tools. And that's a rookie mistake that I should have been on top of, but I didn't. But alright, so let's head back to the mines. I can't believe I did that. Excuse me. Alright, let's try this again. That's nice. We got a topaz, some iron. And these things do spit out refined quartz every once in a while, but it's kind of rare. I mean, it's uncommon. It's not really rare. You can come down here and usually get a few, but it's not enough to farm them. I mean, it might be. I've never really tested it, though, to be honest. But, I mean, as you can see, you know, I'm not finding them, like, super easy or anything. And these are definitely good ways to farm coal if you don't feel like buying them. If you're short on cash, and you happen to make it down to the 40th level and so on. Yeah. I usually call them soot sprites, though. And I think from past streams people understand why. Or if you're a fan of the films, you already know why. Jeez, I'm finding the staircase down relatively easy, and I'm not even looking for it. I'm mostly just wanting to get as much mining experience and combat experience as I possibly can. Because it's all going to matter later down the line. Jeez, this room really wanted me to get the hell out. Let's replace this with that. I'm used to doing the sword here and then left trigger. Ooh, more bat wings. I do not have a problem with that. Not too bad. Alright. I'm gonna wait for the rest of these bats to come in and for the attack to die down, because it's good experience for your combat. Which is Still level 8. It'll get there eventually. I'm not too worried about it. Being down here for extended periods of time will inevitably level you up no matter what, so. And normally I would have went to the top floor after I got to. Usually what I like to do, and I think a lot of miners like to do this, that like to mine on the game, they'll do 5 floors and then come back up, deposit their stuff in a treasure chest so they can get more room, and then go right back down. I'd recommend it is really more what I should be saying, because it's very effective when you're trying to get things done. Especially if you're trying to go through a lot of floors and you have limited inventory space. Very, very efficient. I am liking all this topaz I'm finding. It's pretty awesome. I don't think I found a single... No, I haven't. I haven't found a single refined quartz since I've been doing all this mining. Which is weird, because I think I would have ran into one by now. That's alright. No big deal. Again, though, it's not a great way to farm it, because it's not... It's RNG, and it's not... The percentage to find it is not that great. You know? So it's not really worth it. I felt like I found the way out and I just ignored it. I hope I didn't. Did I? Let's head back up here and check. No, I didn't find it. Well, then I guess we gotta hunt that down so we can get to the next floor. Let's see how the levels are doing. Still level 8. Okay. And every once in a while, some of these rocks will spit out iron, which is a nice little surprise. There we go. Oop, found some iron. Sweet. Okay. We're not finding too much on this particular level. It does suck, but sometimes that happens. You just won't get much activity, you won't get much things that you can find, or so on and so forth, things like that. This isn't too bad. Alright, there we go. And, yeah, I apologize in advance to anybody who is watching and anybody who's joining in right now. This isn't going to be a super long stream, and the only reason is because I actually wasn't planning on doing it this early. I was going to get things done today and then stream, but I figured, you know what? I'll just do 2 streams today if I have to. I'll do a short one right now, be about an hour, hour and a half maybe, and then later on I'll try to do a longer one if I can. Because, yeah, for most people who didn't know, I already mentioned it. I'll just be short with this. I'm moving out to California in 10 days, so I've been busy packing up and getting things ready to move. So, I've been kind of sporadic with my streams, and I do, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this one right now, but I figured, yeah, I had a little bit of free time before I started really getting things started. Just figured I'd go ahead and do one, and then I'll probably try to do another one later, and if not, I'll definitely do one tomorrow. Alright, let's head back up. So yeah, and I normally don't like doing them short because I know people like to see longer streams, and I apologize, I'm still learning. I just found out about that and I did not know. I didn't know people liked longer streams, so yeah, again, I'm sorry if this one isn't going to be as long as some people might want, but don't worry, it's definitely not going to be the last one at all. So, hey, what's going on, random guy? I love that name. I do love that name. Man, it is hot out today. Even the air conditioning unit cannot keep up with how much heat is going on outside right now. It is crazy. So what's everybody up to today? Jeez, there's 6 people in here already? Holy crap. Yeah, what's everybody doing? I know it's fluctuating, but, Oh man. All right, so we found some hardwood. That's pretty cool. I was actually looking for some of that. Is there anything else I needed here? I don't think so. Drinking. Right on. What are you drinking? Oh yeah, we checked the quarry already. And just in case anybody hasn't noticed, if they just came in, I have, I have I did go out and buy more of these statues, so we're up to I think 50 something right now. It was at 27 and 28, so we're up to like, what is it? I think it was like 250, 55 or something like that. I don't know. I'm bad with doing math really quick in my head. I want to say that's how much it is though. Yeah, it's like 55. Holy crap. See, now you're getting really specific, and that sounds like it might be good. It's interesting sounding. Yeah, it's a weird combination. I was about to say it's a weird combination, but it sounds like it might be good. Let's see. We can probably turn these into something good. Put them in here. Everything else can go bye-bye. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to do a super long stream right now, mostly because it was a flash stream, is what I like calling them. And but don't worry, I'll try to do another one today. Like I said, I just had kind of a little bit of free time. I figured I might as well do one because I said I was definitely going to try today to do one. So just in case I can't do it later, there's at least one for today for people to check out if they want to. All right, let's put this dude to bed because tomorrow's gonna be Sunday. Traveling cart merchants there, good stuff. And it's getting closer to that fateful day, that fantastic day, actually, I should be saying, because I'll be moving out to California, and I'm excited. Ridiculously excited. Okay, so we're on Sunday, the 7th of winter, year 1. About to get ourselves a plum pudding recipe, apparently. Not bad. What's the weather report? Oh, tomorrow is the Festival of Ice. I'm going to skip that one this year. I don't feel like doing it, but I'll probably do it the following year. What is this? What's going on here? Oh, it's Pierre. Oh yeah, that's right. He's going to have some new seeds, so I can actually plant those for spring and really get some new crops. Right on. Thanks, Pierre. What competitors? I completed the community center, so Joge is gone. Pierre's silly. You silly man, you. Yep, Festival of Ice. Awesome. Yeah, he said my name, so I ended up getting a legend and treasure chest, or treasure chest. I just built this because we're going to start putting treasure chests in here and situating different items in different chests because I like having an organized inventory of items for my house. Money method for winter. Okay, if you're new to it and you don't have the greenhouse, fish and mining. Those are going to be your top earning things that you can do. Reason being is because, well, think about it. You got different fish now for this season, and you have mining at your fingertips. You got tons of different ores. You have different gemstones. You got items that drop from creatures, so you can get your mining and your combat levels up. And not only that, but if you combine them, you can make some really serious cash, especially if you continue doing them prior to winter. So by the time you get to you actually get to winter, you should have a decent level. You should have something like this kind of layout, because you got to figure, if you've been watching my streams since I started this save, just because I've had money doesn't mean my farming has got to level 10 because of that. Because if you noticed, I had one of each crop, and that was it. I had 24 of each crop planted in my fields. Granted, I did have the iridium sprinkler, but still, that doesn't mean you can't upgrade along the way your watering can, which would in general make you water more crops faster. So you wouldn't even need sprinklers, but let's say you did. Even if you didn't have as many, you'd still be leveling very quickly because you have so many different crops. You have one of each. So when you think about it, if you even do some moderate leveling, you'll still see stuff like this by the end of the year if you know what you're doing, and you'll be making some money mining and fishing. So that's definitely what I would do. That's my method for making money for winter. Mining, fishing. Now if you have a greenhouse, that's a different story. Thought I had something to sell for a minute. I totally got distracted. Alright, let's go check on them and see how they're doing. Okay. We got some stuff in here. Quack. Okay, so let's throw these in here and make some mayonnaise. I normally don't say it that way, but I say weird stuff all the time, so. But I'm gonna head back and do some more mining and killing because I need to get my levels up. That is the possibility of being one of two things. One, it could be a fruit bat cave, which means that you can get fruit way before you can get the trees that you'll get fruit from different seasons randomly in here from the bats. They'll just drop them off. Or you can do this, which is mushrooms. You get different kinds. It's RNG as well. It could be any type. You can grow any mushrooms in here, and there'll be any type of mushroom that is available in the game. But it's RNG, so you might not see some of the ones that you might want right away. You never know when they'll pop up. You know what I mean? But yeah, and Demetrius is the one who will come up to you and he'll ask you which one you want. Do you want the fruit bat cave or do you want the mushrooms? And you just tell him which one you want. And it really all depends on what your playthrough is going to be and what you feel like doing. So at the end of the day, it's just your play style and what you want from that is what you'll be deciding. Should have grabbed that. Now that I think about it. I always keep forgetting that I need to go grab that so I can dig stuff up, because you never know what you'll find. There's tons of things that could pop up when you dig up out of the ground. So let's go see what the traveling cart merchant has for us today. Ooh, rabbit's foot. Grab that. I don't feel like waiting for my rabbit to do it, so why not? And this is a nice thing to have. The survival burger gives you +3 foraging, which really helps out. And I'm not sure yet. I don't even know if I can make that, but I think it's actually a cooking item. Or a recipe that you learn. I actually don't remember. That's the weird part. Because I don't normally use it, but it's good to have. Because it gives you a boost to that sort of thing. And if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm wrong. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. At one time, I think if you spawned in an item that you haven't found legitimately, this would never show up. Like, it would never show up on here. It would still remain a question mark. But I don't think that's the case. Rough. Okay. So we're going to put in just some of the stuff that I don't need, which is these two things. I just bought that because I wanted to make sure that that wasn't the case, that it didn't show up underneath the items that I've found or harvested, etc. And it did, so I'm good to go. I was just worried for a minute. Okay, so yeah, we're going to the mines. Yeah, we'll go to 450. And we're here to fight in mines, so we're not going out down those stairs over there just yet. Because the whole point is to get our level up and earn our ability to craft the crystallarium and various other things. Mostly it's the crystallarium and the iridium band, because whenever I spawn it in my games, it generally makes the game crash, which sucks. I was always kind of disappointed you couldn't go into those little holes over there. It looks like it leads to somewhere. But anyway, so let's continue on killing and mining so we can get our levels, because I'm really close to level 10, and that's what I'm aiming for, but I'm also, like I said, aiming for the crystallariums and the iridium band so I can craft it. Also, pro tip, definitely keep an extra an extra prismatic shard around, because you never know when you might accidentally just be overconfident when you're in the mines or the skull caverns and die and lose your, galaxy sword. You got an extra prismatic shard, guess what? Well, actually not really. You don't need to keep it for that. Now that I just remembered. My apologies, I'm tired. I think you can go get another one if you want to. But it's more or less if you don't have the money to get a new sword, because once you unlock it, you can get it from the Adventurers Guild. Just keep a prismatic shard around, because I think you can get it again, and that'll just save you money, because you'll just have it. Whereas normally you'd have to rebuy it again for like, I think 70 grand or something like that. So let's see if we... Nope, not yet. Normally you can see if you've gained a level or not even before you go to bed. Forest sword. I don't think I've ever found one of those before. That's cool. It is so crazy that Gabe has not been the first one to come in to the streams like he usually has. It's really weird for me, because he's usually the first one in. So I'm just not used to it. Alright, let's put everything back in here so we can clear up our inventory space. And head back down to floor 55 and just keep going. Alright, they're down. He's down. Nice. But we're not going down just yet. We need to fight everything and find all the ores and anything else of value, just to make sure that our level is properly... We get the proper amount of experience, basically. Alright, so we're clear here. We can head down. And just because these really don't have a high chance of dropping refined quartz doesn't mean you shouldn't destroy them, because you never know. You might find... Oh, I thought I killed him in one hit with the pick. I was like, damn. That's insane. Yes, I've been doing that lately, actually, Gabe. Yeah, I did today I decided to do an early one, and then I'm going to try to do another one later, because this one's not going to be long, simply because I kind of just spur of the moment wanted to do it, and, since I'm moving soon, I decided, alright, well, today I'm going to get stuff done, but I figured I'll do a quick stream today, which this one, unfortunately, is about to end soon, and then I'm going to go take care of stuff for today, go get some boxes for moving, etc., and then I got to mow the yard, too. I forgot about that. And then what I'm going to do is try to do another one later that's a little bit longer if I can. And if not, then at least I've done one today. And I'll try to do another one tomorrow. It's a bit hectic. That's why my schedule's a bit off. I've been trying to, once I move out and get out to California, it'll be easier for me to set up a schedule to kind of keep doing these. And then it won't be so difficult. But yeah, unfortunately this one's almost over, and it sucks, but again, definitely not the last one, so don't worry. Let's go check to make sure there's nothing else here, and there is indeed. Okay, Okay, so I think we found everything, and we're good to go. Let's just check to make sure, because there's a little area down here that we can check on. Yep, got another bat. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy, and I'm glad you're here. And I know it's. I apologize that this stream is going to be over so quickly, because I know, like I said, I've recently learned, because I'm still new to all this, that people like seeing streams that are at least 3 hours long, 3 hours long. And I'm sorry that this one won't be, but like I said, I'll try to do another one today, and if not, I'll definitely do one tomorrow, and it will be longer. And yeah, I know, I'm sorry this is gonna end in a little bit, but again, don't worry, I'll be doing more. And I appreciate you coming in and checking this one out. I really do. I just felt like doing a flash stream today, and before I go take care of business when because I got to move out to California soon, so just letting people know who don't. Alright, let's take care of this. I like these rooms, but I also hate them because depending on where you are in the game, these can be pains in the ass. And I mean that. They're just because of the size. Let's say you're getting ganged up on and you're like low level as far as combat's concerned. You don't have really great gear, your weapon's weak. And let's say you're trying to run away and you don't have any other way out but the actual entrance itself. It's really bad when you're in the center of this and you're trying to run away from enemies that are outrunning you, like let's say bats. Let's say they're catching up to you really quick. Quack. I'm getting tongue-tied. I woke up like really early this morning, so kind of a bit tired. Then you won't be able to make it to the end, and they might kill you. You lose quite a bit of your stuff, It sucks. No one likes dying in the mines. So I don't care for these at low levels, but at this level, I'm not even worried about it. I know for a fact I'm going to end everything that comes across my path. Doesn't matter what it is. I actually like that they destroyed some of this iron for me. Much appreciated. Saving me some energy, but I don't really need it. Not bad. Found 9 pieces of hardwood. Can't beat that. Alright, we're going to continue to head back, and we're going to slowly round the rooms and try to find... Hey, what's going on? Welcome back, and I apologize. This isn't going to be a long stream today because it's more or less a flash stream, and I got to take care of stuff today because I'm moving. I've let people know that constantly because I want them to know that that's why I'm not as reliable with the streams lately, and I feel bad because I want to be, but yeah, it's gonna be a flash stream. I'll try to do more later. If I'm not later, definitely tomorrow. And this is more or less just a spur of the moment, so Oh yeah, yep. I remember. Don't worry. I remember. It's really rare that I don't remember somebody who comes in unless they came in once and they only said like a few things, and they didn't come in for like another week or two. Then I might be like, oh, I don't really quite remember you because I didn't see them enough. But normally I remember people when they come in. I like to remember people who spend time watching my streams because I really appreciate when people do that. No, but I remember you. Yep. No worries. Let's see. Yeah, we pretty much got everything good. I really don't want to end the stream right now, but I do have to go take care of stuff today, and I still gotta grab lunch. I haven't had lunch yet today. Pretty damn hungry. I tell you what though, if I can get stuff done early enough, I might try to do another stream within the next couple hours if possible. If not, then I'll try to do something later, and if not that, then definitely tomorrow. Please, if anybody wants to, check it out tomorrow. I will be streaming. I'll make damn sure of it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna promise it. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't know what time. That's the only thing I can't rely or can't I I can't make promises on, but it's definitely happening tomorrow. So don't worry about that. So I think I'll just put this guy to sleep and we'll just end the stream. And again, I apologize profusely. I hate doing short streams, but I didn't realize that I was going to have to, and I already started it, so I figured just go ahead and go through with it. But we'll end the day here. And if anybody's still watching right now, if anybody hasn't left yet, before we end the stream, I'm not going to end it until I at least get a couple of people's opinions if you want to. If not, that's cool. Should I do my legitimate playthrough soon, or just keep doing this for another couple episodes and then do the legitimate one after I reach like maybe episode 10 or 15 for this? What do you guys think? Keep doing the exploit save or move on to the legit, start doing those episodes again? Actually, I'm going to count this stuff up and see what I got while you guys figure out if you want me to do that. If not, that's perfectly fine. You can actually just, when this gets uploaded and it's done streaming, I think you can comment the video. If you want, you can just put a comment there saying, you know, what you'd want me to do, and I'll check it out. Up to you. No big deal. Damn, rabbit's foots are not that bad for money. Common mushroom, red mushroom. Okay. All right, let's save this, and I'll just kind of, I guess, pause it and let you guys figure out what you feel like doing. And if not, then I'll just end the stream and just comment later. Let me know. And I hate, I'm not trying to be a big channel, and I don't want to promote myself, but if you haven't checked it out yet, I did do, because I've been mentioning it in streams. That's the only reason why I'm talking about it. I did do an updated stamina video for getting a bigger stamina, and that just came out today. And if you want to check that out, if you're trying to do your stamina bar like mine, I recommend that method better than the name ID, because you're giving up a name ID spot, and it's really a hassle if you're trying to make money with the name ID if you use the star drop. So it's best to use it with Marnie, because then you have more control and you can still use your name to make money while you're getting your stamina up. I much prefer that over the name version. I can't stand the name version, but that's just me, just a personal recommendation. But anyway, I'm gonna let everybody go. I'm gonna head out and go continue getting all my adult stuff out of the way from when I move, and I'm gonna try to do another stream either today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big time. I will do it tomorrow. Today is a more or less 50-50 chance, so we'll see how it goes. I appreciate anybody who came in for this flash stream, and I'll see you guys later. So this is Jack of Shades, Gaming Wizard, and I'll check you guys later.